KCLY's coverage of state basketball featuring the Washington County Boys is brought to you in part by Central Office Service and Supply, Element Salon and Day Spa in Washington, Twin Valley, Washington Clinic, Dr. Hodson, by Farmway Co-op, First National Bank of Washington, Kears Thriftway of Clay Center, Washington and Mankato, by Hanson Ford of Clay Center, and C&M Refuse.
Back at Bramlett Coliseum, studio engineers Chase Elliott, Phil Casper along with Dave Savage. You'll hear the Washington County crowd right about now. There they go, and another good showing tonight, by the way. Great crowd, great student section, great fans from Washington County. Let's look at the starting lineup for St. John Hudson. Garrett Caleros, a 5'10 senior. Cole Kinnaman, a 5'11 sophomore. Jorge Caleros, a 5'11 sophomore. Dean Wade, the 6'9 senior. And Jacob Milton, a 6'3 junior. He is the kid that we talked about the other night, 6'3", 250. Big kid, but he shoots over 40% from three-point range. He can hit from anywhere. That's a heck of a stat. He's a little bit dangerous, too. Wade averaging 25 points, 10 rebounds a game. Zach Otot, a 6'1 senior. Kyle McGatlin, a 6' junior. Andrew Seameyer, a 5'10 senior. Connor Penning, a 6'1 junior. 27 points on Wednesday night for Connor, by the way. Outstanding performance. Yeah, almost 80% from the floor. He was shooting pretty good. Yeah. Cole Thompson, a 6'1 junior. That gives you your starting lineup for the Washington County Tigers. They will be the visitors in this game in their black uniform trimmed in red. St. John, also the Tigers, white trimmed in blue. And we are just about set to go. Dean Wade will jump at center court against Cole Thompson. Thompson giving up about 8 or 9 inches to Wade. Just about set to go. Ball in play. It's going to be controlled by St. John. It'll be Caleros. But keep in mind, they alley-oop very first play. I don't look for them to try that. Inside now to Wade. Double team by Penning and Otot. There's Milton on the other side, and he's going to be fouled by Connor Penning. That is what's dangerous about St. John. If you double team Dean Wade, somebody is open. And they got him to him on the backside. And they got it. And Milton will head to the line, the 6'3 junior shooting 2. First free throw up and here. And I'll tell you what, Dave, again, this kid doesn't even look like he should be wearing a basketball uniform. Looks like he ought to be wearing a wrestling singlet and a football helmet. Yes, but he is a very good player with a very soft touch. Second free throw up and down. And now a full court press will be on. 2-1-2 trap from St. John, and Washington County, good job breaking that. Seameyer across the timeline, back to Thompson. Right wing McGatlin with 21. Wednesday night, Kyle McGatlin. Down low, they'll go to Penning. Penning will hold on the baseline, back up top to Thompson. Right wing McGatlin. 2-1-2 zone from St. John. Otot inside, turn, kick to left. Seameyer 3, baseline, no! In and out, rebound to St. John. That's Caleros. Here come the Tigers, and they are going to run. Caleros lobs it inside to Wade. Turns on Otot. Baby hook, yes. Dean Wade up and down for 2. I think Washington County is doing what they need to do so far. 2-1-2 press on from St. John. Thompson to Seameyer. Faces Wade across the timeline. He's out in front of Wade. Drives lane. Now he's going to kick it back up. Probably pretty smart play. 3. McGatlin is long. Rebound on the back side. And out of bounds, they'll say 2. St. John. A lot of contact. He was knocked out of bounds. Now, we just watched the game, girls' game prior to this, where every touch was being called. 11 total fouls in one quarter. They let, usually we'll let them go. They let that go. So St. John's now with the basketball. And the man defense on from Washington County. Wade inside, up and over Otot. And Dean Wade goes for 2 more. It's a 6-0 St. John lead early. And again, I like what Washington County is doing, but I'm not sure how you stop it. Seameyer now will kick it back up to Thompson. Right wing, McGatlin. Back up to Thompson, left side. Seameyer into Penning, off glass, and he can't get it to go. Rebound knocked out to Seameyer. Seameyer holds, skip pass inside. Penning off glass, yes. they stuck with it there. They just kept working the ball around. They had a couple shots at it. Finally, Penning put it down. So 6-2. There's a long three now from St. John. In and out. Rebound underneath. Dean Wade in the lane. Back up off flat strong. Rebound Penning. Penning's going to run out front. Skip pass left. Seameyer all the way, and he's going to be fouled. So Andrew Seameyer can't get the shot to fall, but he's headed to the line shooting two. I love what Connor Penning did there. Got that ball out very quickly and wouldn't let St. John's defense catch up.
And that's exactly what you have to do. You got to get down there before Wade does.
So Seameyer at the line shooting two. Free throw up and down. He'll have one more, 6-2. Just 2.5 minutes into the game. Seameyer with one more. Free throw up and good. Andrew Seameyer hits both. Here comes St. John. Caleros with the ball, dribbles right. Looking underneath. Now he holds. Nowhere to go. Now finds Kinnaman. Back to Caleros. Left side, Valenzuela. Kinnaman, right wing three, yes. Cole Kinnaman, the 5'11 sophomore, averaging 13 points a game. And now taken away by Kinnaman right out of the hands of Thompson. Put back by Cole Kinnaman is good, and Coach Lyle Thompson has seen enough. 5:09 left in the first. 11-4. St. John has taken the lead. We'll be back after this.
For the residents and business owners in Washington and Clay counties, C&M Refuse provides the necessary service of handling and removing trash in all areas. These communities have come to rely on C&M Refuse and their regular trash removal to help keep their homes and businesses clean and trash-free. If you'd like to take advantage of their convenient service and add your name to their regular route, contact C&M Refuse in Washington at 325-2710. 325-2710.
Serve up a bit of greens for St. Patrick's Day and save a pot of gold when you shop at Kear's Thriftway. Tyson corned beef points is just $2.99 a pound and goes great with fresh green cabbage at just 39 cents a pound. You'll also find fresh green beans for $1.29 a pound, red potatoes for 89 cents a pound, and assorted pork chops in the family pack for $1.89 a pound. A great combination for another great meal. Follow the rainbow to the weekly specials this week at Kear's Thriftway in Clay Center, Washington, and Mankato.
Out of the timeout, Cole Thompson to inbounds, and now man-to-man press on from St. John's. They throw a lot of different looks at you. Seameyer will get it across the timeline. Penning matched up with Wade inside, nearly has it taken away. Back to Seameyer. Back underneath to Penning. Up and over Wade, and that's blocked out to Kinnaman. Kinnaman down court in transition, holds. Now cross-court pass, he goes. Quincy Smith, baseline three. No. Rebound, batted away. Penning had it for a minute, and they're going to say off of Thompson, and that's the right call. Washington County crowd doesn't like it, but Cole Thompson was the last one to touch that ball.
Yeah, he was.
St. John's now inbounds. A lot of different looks. Chase Fisher to Kinnaman. And Coach Clint Kinnaman will do that. He rotates in a lot, and they don't miss much. Kinnaman now lob to Wade, alley-oop. Jam, and there it is.
It was still contested, but
it was contested. I thought Connor Penning did what he could on that, but Dean Wade very strong to the rim. And that's going to happen, and I think at this point, if you're Washington County, you just have to accept it and move on.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't dwell on it. You know, Washington County looks a little shell-shocked at the moment, down 13-4. This is a position they're not used to being in. Skip pass inside. Penning bowling his way around Wade. Tries to reverse lay-in. Couldn't get it to go. Just a little out of position. Here comes St. John. Wade a hole. Top of the key. He wanted three, and he'll shoot it. But gets it back to Kinnaman. Now he's going to drive lane. Skip pass left. Back up top. Smith to Kinnaman. Cross-court pass to Valenzuela. Back up top. Now Kinnaman right wing. NBA three. Holy cow. And Cole Kinnaman just buried one from about 4 feet beyond the arc. And it's 16-4, St. John up. Man-to-man defense. McGatlin to Seameyer to Thompson. Out on the left wing. He holds. Now he'll dribble back up top. trying to direct traffic, having trouble with Washington County's defense. Thompson, left wing, Seameyer wants that three. Now skip pass inside. Otot, the Penning up and down and one. Nice feed from Zach Otot to Connor Penning, and Dean Wade fouls Penning, and he gets the shot to fall.
Great feed, great patience by Washington County on that.
And I think that's what Washington County has got to do, just stay with it. You know, and it sounds odd, but you just can't worry about what St. John is doing.
Right.
If that makes sense to you. You know, like the dunk with Wade, move on.
Yep.
And go play your game. And I think Washington County's doing a good job right now of playing their game. They're down 10, and now down 9 as Penning hits the free throw. So 16-7, 2:52 left in the first. Washington County trailing St. John. Caleros out front to Valenzuela. He'll hold at the point. Back to Caleros. Quincy Smith now inside underneath the Chase Fisher. Milton at the stripe. Left side Caleros for three, yes. And is there anybody on this St. John team that can't hit a three?
Have they missed a three?
I don't think they've missed a three. They've hit three, and they're very patient with it. They work the ball. The ball really never touches the ground. McGatlin now wing, back up top to Thompson. Cross-court pass, Seameyer. Thompson drives baseline. Wade is on the bench. Now some Washington County can maybe exploit that post a little bit. Cross-court, Seameyer. Thompson, three from the top of the key, in and out. Boy, he had the look he wanted. Here comes St. John. They lead 19-7. Milton at the top of the key. He'll go to Caleros. Left side, up top, Valenzuela. To Milton at the stripe. Turns, left side, Caleros. Drives baseline to Milton in the lane. Shot won't go. But Jacob Milton is going to be fouled, and I think that's on Otot.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
That might be his second. Oh, his first. But Jacob Milton, 6'3" junior, at the line shooting 2, and he's now 3 for 3 from the line. (20-7), Washington County trailing. Minute 37 left in the first. Milton has one more and hits it. He just got a smooth shot.
He does. For a big guy, that is smooth.
McGatlin now, good dribbling, good ball handling as he takes Caleros all the way other end. Free throw strike, yes. Little floater from Kyle McGatlin, and he hits. Nice ball handling, 21-9. Top of the key now is Chase Fisher. He's going to take a floater in the lane. That won't go, and there's Connor Penning. To Thompson, left side Seameyer. Now Seameyer inside, Otot in the lane. Oh, won't go strong. Rebound Milton. Here comes St. John, Washington County with a good opportunity and couldn't get it up and down. Now long three from Milton. That one in and out. Rebound to St. John. Milton in the lane has it knocked away by Otot. The back out front to Caleros. Inside they go to Fisher. Fisher, turnaround jumper off glass, yes. And St. John is just shooting lights out. It's as simple as that. Now Seameyer, other end across the timeline with 35. Get pass up top to Thompson, 23-9. St. John, long three. McGatlin off the mark. Rebound to St. John. Here they come, and they are down court quickly. Loses the basketball now. Good defense by McGatlin. Washington County down court, and they throw it away. Go back to St. John. It's Caleros. 14, and St. John will hold for that last. They lead 23-9. Caleros now. He's going to drive to the lane. 15-footer, yes. With 1 second left, Washington County won't get a shot off. 1 quarter in the book. Washington County trailing 25-9 when we come back.
For livestock owners and those with small animals, Washington Veterinary Clinic has you covered. They specialize in reproductive service, processing cattle, farm calls, and after-hours emergency care. Washington Veterinary is committed to providing knowledge and solutions for all your farm animals. The healthier your herd stays, the better production and value your animals provide your farm. Schedule appointments for your large or small animals at Washington Veterinary Clinic, 325-2391.
Hers Machine in Washington is your source for hydraulics and hydrostatic transmission repairs. They stock exchange units for most brands of combines, swathers, and IH tractors. These units have been run on test stands and are ready to go. Hers Machine also rebuilds diesel pumps and irrigation engines. Call toll-free 877-525-2875. Hers Machine, serving north central Kansas. 877-525-2875.
25-9, start of the second quarter. St. John leading. Before we get to that, Hanover up on Hartford midway through the second, 28-8. The Hanover Wildcats lead. So looking for that all-TVL final in Emporia, that 1A Division I. So appreciate Jeff Wirtz keeping us up on that one here. It's 25-9, St. John. Washington County will start out. And honestly, Dave, Washington County is not playing bad. St. John is playing that well. They don't miss. Exactly. They missed one three-pointer and a chip shot underneath. That's about it. Now ball taken away from Penning by Milton. Here comes St. John quickly. There's a shot from the elbow by St. John. That won't go. And, they're going to call Dean Wade for a foul up over Zach Otot. And that's Dean Wade's second.
That was actually great position.
That was great position. Otot had that position established. They're going to have to take Wade out. And this is where, if you're Washington County, this is where you try to exploit them.
Yes, you do.
Now you've got a little better size matchup, and Washington County can run with this team. Here comes Thompson across the timeline, guarded by Kinnaman. He'll go left or right to McGatlin. Now back to Thompson. Wants to go back to McGatlin, has it knocked out of bounds, and they'll say off of Kinnaman. Lyle Thompson down quickly, as Cole Thompson just looks a little off balance, maybe. He's been back on his heels a couple of times. McGatlin to Otot baseline inside Penning, and he's slammed to the ground. That was a nice takedown by St. John, Jorge Caleros. So back to Washington County. Thompson inbounds to Otot, to McGatlin on the wing. Thompson, baseline, drives. Now he's going to have to kick it back out to McGatlin. Nothing there. St. John plays very good defense. Penning now. Right side. Thompson, three. No, won't go. Rebound underneath. Penning. Put back good.
What a workhorse in there.
What a rebound by Connor Penning, and it's 25-11. Caleros now to Milton. He'll hold on the right. Now he's going to drive in the lane. Little floater, and he's going to walk. Turnover back to the Tigers. And Dean Wade on the bench with 2 fouls, and Washington County trying to chip away at this lead. They trail by 14. 25-11. Here comes Seameyer down court quickly. Left skip pass to Penning is going to be knocked out of bounds, and they'll say off Connor Penning. On the other end of the court, and I couldn't see it.
I couldn't either.
But the official right there, and he made the call quickly. So back to St. John, 6.5 left in the first half. It's 25-11. Dean Wade on the bench with 2 fouls. Now Caleros tries driving around McGatlin. That won't work. He'll take it back up top. Goes left to Jorge Caleros. Now Caleros drives lane, right elbow. No, won't go. Rebound Fisher. Now Garrett Caleros. He'll take another one. Fisher gets the rebound, put back. No, won't go, and they're going to call a foul on Cole Thompson, and somebody lost track of Chase Fisher. He had a couple of chances there, but Cole Thompson, a little too much body into Fisher on that rebound. So St. John will have possession. They'll inbound from under their own basket. Kinnaman, baseline 3, yes. And Cole Kinnaman is 3 for 3 from three-point land. The team is 4 for 5 and now going to be thrown away by Washington County back to St. John. And again, I had an official right in front of me. I could not see if McGatlin just lost control of that or what happened.
There was a pass back to the middle to Cole, and Cole had already went down.
Nobody home. 28-11, Milton. Right to Kinnaman. Cole Kinnaman Boy, they're out quickly, and they're respecting him now from the three-point range. Thompson on Kinnaman on the right. He'll drive low. Back to Milton, right elbow, short. Ball loose. Seameyer comes up with it. Thompson to McGatlin, right wing. Back to Thompson. He'll hold left side. Seameyer inside. Penning in the lane. Tries pulling his way in. There's Seameyer. Baseline three. Yeah! Andrew Seameyer answers with a three, and it's 28-14. 5.5 minutes left in the first half. Kinnaman, top of the key. He'll back up from two. Yes, and Cole Kinnaman is in the zone.
He is a mess right now. He hardly even hit the rim.
13 points, 30-14. Wade still on the bench with 2 fouls for St. John. Penning now not ready for that pass. Just about lost it. Gets it back to Seameyer. Now Penning in the lane. Folds his way in there. Connor Penning is playing a little red right now.
He is. That was a beautiful move into the middle.
Strong move by Penning. It's 30-16. Kinnaman now top of the key. He'll hold. Thompson quickly out on him. That Beckemeyer set to come in for Washington County. Now Caeros, and now timeout as Coach Clint Kinnaman doesn't like what he saw. 4:38 left in the first half. 30-16. St. John leads when we come back.
Kiesecker Agribusiness is extremely proud of the Washington County Tigers and stands behind them during postseason playoffs. The community is well represented by this fine group of athletes for their display of teamwork, commitment, and reaching for the championship. Kiesecker Agribusiness is also committed to providing their customers high-quality pork. You can count on them for outstanding service year-round. Congratulations to the Washington Tigers basketball team, and thank you for a great season.
30-16, St. John leading Washington County. 4:38 left in the first half. Phil Casper along with Dave Savage. And Dave, I think you said it best. Washington County getting a little flustered. They're making some poor decisions and some bad passes.
And right now the turnovers are kind of costing them. They're playing a good game. Otherwise, it's just these guys are going to score points.
St. John has not missed a shot. Kinnaman now feeds Fisher, and Fisher leans in. Shot off glass, good. Chase Fisher for 2. Chase Fisher is a 6'4" freshman, Dave. He's the one we watched Wednesday night in that second half, and now Kyle McGatlin loses the basketball out of bounds to St. John. And again, and part of this is St. John's defense. They play a suffocating defense, and they play it well.
Yes, they're in that man press, yes.
Well, they probably won't come out of it. They stay in it pretty much the entire time. That's the type of game they want to play. If they can dictate it, they'll stay there. Kinnaman, left side three from Milton, and that won't go. Rebound to Washington County. Here comes Connor Penning. He'll bring it down. Back up top to Thompson. Thompson will call out his offense. Now he'll dribble left, now right, now inside Beckemeyer. Seameyer underneath. Penning calling for it. Reverse lay-in is good, but they're going to say foul on the floor prior to the shot. And Connor Penning has made up his mind that he wants that ball on the inside.
He does.
And he's established in position, and he's driving in, and right now there's nobody on the floor, and St. John's going to stop it.
No, there isn't. He keeps calling for the ball, and they're getting it to him.
He wants to establish that position, and when he gets set, he's calling for it, and they're finding it. Now inside, Beckemeyer, yes, on the inbound from Cole Thompson.
Nice.
And Matt Beckemeyer with great position. Now quickly, St. John Milton is going to drive, and he has a block shot by Beckemeyer, and now a jump ball is called. What a play. 2 points from Beckemeyer, and then a block shot on Milton. Beckemeyer and Milton look like they could be related. Same type of build. I think Beckemeyer might give up an inch or two, but I'd pay to watch this.
They're
one.
big.
I'd pay to watch them go one-on-one. Ball knocked out of bounds on the inbounds play by Washington County. It's 32-18. Washington County is trailing. 3.5 left in the first half. Inbounds to Milton. Back up top to Smith. To Fisher. Now he's going to drive on Beckemeyer. Fall away jumper, good. And Chase Fisher is a 6'4" freshman who can play. Beckemeyer did everything right there. Now ball taken away from Thompson. Down court to Quincy Smith. He's going to drive it all the way. Won't go, but good rebound by Caleros and one. And Garrett Caleros was just trailing Quincy Smith, and Smith tried to go up between two Washington County defenders, missed, and Caleros, right place, right time. He was. He followed up, which is what you need to do. A 36-18 with 3:14 left in the first half. Free throw up and in. St. John perfect from the line. Penning now down court. Back to Thompson. Right wing McGatlin with 3:05. McGatlin, right wing. Now he's going to drive it in the lane and can't get the shot off, but Kyle McGatlin heads to the line to shoot two. 37-18. 3 minutes left, and Dean Wade has not come back in, and they're going to keep him out with those two fouls for a little while.
They are. He probably won't see anything else this quarter.
Probably not. He had 6 points in that first period, and then two quick fouls. Free throw from McGatlin. Won't go. So one more from McGatlin. McGatlin, Penning, Beckemeyer, Tiemeyer, and Thompson on the floor for Washington County. Free throw from McGatlin. No, won't go. And I mean, hung on the rim forever, and now Connor Penning is going to pick up a foul going for the rebound. And St. John not yet in the bonus. But Connor Penning will pick up his second. Kinnaman will bring it down for St. John's. Here's steal. Tiemeyer. Caleros comes up with a 20-footer. No, in and out. Rebound Thompson. Down court quickly. Tiemeyer, 1-on-2. He'll stop in the lane. Shoot it up. Won't go. Rebound is followed by Cole Thompson. Beautiful follow by Thompson. Chase Fisher now to Caleros, right wing. Valenzuela now. He's going to dribble back up top. Picks up his dribble. Nearly travels. Now nearly taken away. Kinnaman thought about three. Now he's going to try to take on Thompson. Spin move in the lane. Are you kidding me? Cole Kinnaman is putting on a show. And again, that's one of those things, Dave. If you're Washington County, you're doing everything right. Yeah. And now, and I didn't see it. I wasn't looking, but Connor Penning just picked up his third foul and took a hard look from the official. I'm not sure what happened. But Connor Penning is going to have to come out with 3 fouls. I didn't see it. I didn't either. But the official was pretty emphatic and was taking 2 or 3 steps toward Penning. He was kind of away from the ball, and it was on the other side. And I know Connor's frustrated. And I just didn't see it. 39-20. St. John with the lead. Now a shot from the free throw stripe by Caleros, and he hits again. Thompson to inbounds to Tiemeyer. Tiemeyer across the timeline. Now trapped. Now in trouble. Nearly loses it. Back to Beckemeyer to Otas. Skip pass right wing to McGatlin. Back up top to Thompson with 1:40. Thompson inside to Beckemeyer. Drives his way in the lane off glass. Yes. Nice move. Beckemeyer with a nice move. Shot off glass. Good. Now Milton, other end. Bowls his way into Beckemeyer again. I'd buy tickets to that show. Washington County crowd still into it. Fans doing what they can to help out as St. John holds. Quincy Smith now on the baseline, and a foul is going to be called on the floor. Take your pick, Beckemeyer, McGatlin, or Otas. Looks like McGatlin. Yep. Kyle McGatlin will pick up a foul. That's going to send Smith to the line, shooting 1-on-1. Cole Kinnaman back in for the Tigers, 41-22. St. John leading. Quincy Smith, another freshman. Didn't realize Quincy Smith was a freshman. He saw a lot of playing time so far. This free throw in and out. Rebound Cole Kinnaman in the hands of Otas, but just couldn't hang on to it. 2 freshmen on the floor for St. John's right now. Now Fisher in the lane and can't get the shot to go, but he's fouled. Back Oton will pick up his second. That's going to send Chase Fisher to the line shooting 2. Minute 3 left in the first half. It's 41-22. St. John leading. Free throw up and in. Chase Fisher now with 7 points. He had 10 on Wednesday night. Fisher will have one more. Free throw up and strong. Rebound is going to be off Washington County. No, it'll be off. Nope, it will be off Washington County. I thought you said it was off St. John's. It is off Washington County, so St. John will get it back. Inbound pass to Valenzuela. Get past right side Smith. Back up to Valenzuela, guarded by Thompson. He hands it off to Kinnaman, guarded by Andrew Tiemeyer with 50. Now just a little three-man weave up top, and now they'll bring it down. Nope, they'll go back up. It's Kinnaman, that's Valenzuela, just with a little weave up top, holding with 35. Now Kinnaman's going to drive in the lane, right side. Fisher off glass. No, won't go. Rebound, Matt Beckemeyer. Outlet, Thompson, Tiemeyer, down court. Tiemeyer holds. Now back up to Thompson with 20. Thompson holding, 42-22. Thompson will back up, and Washington County, I think, will try to go for one here. Right wing, Thompson, cross court. McGatlin, 3 from the left wing, and just in and out. Rebound, Otot. Putback by Otot won't go, but a jump ball. Is that a jump ball called? He did call that a jump ball. Wow. Andrew Tiemeyer, I think, took a shot. He's going to have to come out. So Nathan Wells, wow, I thought for sure that was a foul.
Yeah, it really looked like it.
So it doesn't matter. Washington County with possession, but with 2.4 left, they'll have to get it in quickly and get a shot off. Thompson inbound. McGatlin dribbles. Now gets the shot off and good goes, and it won't. And we're headed to halftime. Washington County trails 42-22. We're at halftime at Bramlage Coliseum. You're listening to Washington County Tiger basketball on KCOY.
When your engine lights come on, bring it on in to GWE Performance, LLC in Washington. They can take care of those maintenance issues and make sure your car is running like it should. GWE Performance handles all types of automotive repair, from simple oil changes to installing rebuilt transmissions and engines. GWE Performance appreciates their customers and thanks you for trusting them to take care of your vehicles. GWE Performance, LLC, along Highway 36 in Washington.
Mahaska Propane and Crop Production Services are in the business of helping farmers succeed. They offer bulk fuel and propane delivery, keeping your home and farm supplied year-round. Now's the time for top dressing your wheat and to get ready to apply a burn down for the spring planting season. CPS of Mahaska can supply you with the chemicals you need, or you can take advantage of their custom application service. Mahaska Propane and CPS, proud to support their area youth.
Give your wheat crop the best opportunity to produce a bumper crop this year with a timely application of needed nutrients. Now's the time to top dress your wheat, and Rich and his crew at Hoover Incorporated are ready to go to work for you. Their custom applicator will give you professional precision, or Hoover Inc. will supply you with what you need to do it yourself. Hoover Inc. is also your rural propane provider, located at 309 2nd Street in Greenleaf.
Spring is right around the corner. What a perfect time to get started on your spring projects. Whether it's a new house, roof, shed, porch, deck, or siding, Cromie Lumber has everything to meet your needs. They have a friendly and personable staff who will help you plan and price your next project. They're always ready with helpful advice through every step of your project, whether it's big or small. Stop by one of 2 Cromie Lumber locations in Marysville at 609 Carolina or in Washington at 200 Ballard Street.
Back at Bramlage Coliseum, our studio engineers Chase Elliott, Phil Casper along with Dave Savage. We're at halftime, Washington County trailing 42-22. Before we try to break this thing down, Dave, from Emporia at the half, Hanover is leading Hartford 38-14 at the half. Will Bruna leading Hanover with 13 points. Again, appreciate Jeff Ward keeping us up on that. So, in Emporia, looks like we are going to get to see a barring something strange happening with Hanover, an all-TVL final with Hanover and Donovan West, a couple of teams pretty familiar with each other.
Yeah, they are again, but it ought to be a great matchup.
Also earlier today, the Clay Center Lady Tigers fell to Hugoton. They will play for third place tomorrow at noon against a familiar foe in the Concordia Panthers, the team that the Lady Tigers have faced a couple of times this year. So it should be a lot of fun there tomorrow. Rocky Downing will have that call from Park City coming up tomorrow. Tip-off at noon from Park City. Here we are at halftime. We'll try to break this thing down for you. After we come back from break, Washington County is trailing St. John 42-22. We'll bring you back to Bramlage right after these.
Get the best soybean yield. Get your seed treated by Central Valley Ag.
All fields, depending on the soil conditions, can benefit from a seed treatment.
Special Products Director Kerry Skabinski says the profit from a CVA seed treatment far outweighs the cost.
The cost of the seed treatment is roughly a bushel and a half.
This year, plant treated soybean seed. Talk to your field sales agronomist or the nearest branch of Central Valley Ag.
It's been 50 years since the first Mustang was unveiled, and this year's model shares some striking similarities with the first generation. The Shark Bite front grille, the aggressively canted front hood, the iconic fastback, and the signature 3 vertical taillight stripes, which are unmistakably Mustang. The 2015 Ford Mustang gives you speed-enhanced performance with 435 horsepower, and it's hungry for fun, not fuel. See the 2015 Ford Mustangs on the showroom floor at Hanson Ford and Clay Center, or online at hansonford.net.
To make sure your wheat crop is as bountiful as possible, it's time to finish up with the top dressing boost from Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales. The field specialists Brent, Alan, Darren, Kent, Mike, and Kenny Beach have experience and knowledge in a variety of aspects concerning crop producers like you, such as soil analysis, plant nutrition, pest diagnosis, yield monitoring, water management, and even regulatory and environmental issues. Call the guys you can trust for good advice at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
You can still sign up for the Twin Valley Color Race on March 21st to benefit CARE, the local animal shelter being built in Clay Center. We'll have entertainment from Rick Stanley and Chad Knitter with Fat Boy Productions. We'll have other animal rescues from the area there too. And you might even adopt your new best friend. Don't forget the exotic pets. Get your picture taken with a boa constrictor, or how about a tarantula? It is sure to be a great time. To sign up or get all the information, visit twinvalley.net/color. We hope to see you on March 21st at the Color Race.
Back at Bramlage Coliseum, halftime, St. John leading Washington County 42-22. This was the game that saw St. John come out pretty hot, pretty fast, very hot hand shooting. They led 25-9 after one. They lead 42-22 at halftime, and this was a game day that saw, all eyes on this St. John team are on Dean Wade, and I talked with a Hutchinson sports writer a little bit ago, and he said, everybody, it's all about Dean Wade, and it's not. That St. John team is good. The second 5, really just as good as the first 5. He can bring in a lot of different looks. Dean Wade went to the bench with 2 fouls, didn't play the second quarter. They scored anyway. They did.
And that's a very good point. There are 5 guys on the court for them, and they are shooters, and they're hustlers. And Washington County has been hustling a lot. They're getting just a little bit frustrated right now, and they're trying to make up the entire lead in one play, and they just got to bite off what they can shoot. Score 2 points, play good D, just take little steps, and you'll get there.
Yeah, that's exactly, I think, what is happening. Washington County's position, they're just not used to. They lost 3 games all year to the same team, and those were 3 pretty good games against the Hanover Wildcats. The one with Hanover and Washington County in the TVL finals, that's one of the best games that I have ever had the opportunity to call. That overtime game was incredible. Could have gone either way. But, they've been tested. They just haven't been in a position to where they're down early and as much as they are. And a big part of it, not so much what Washington County isn't doing, it's what St. John is doing, and that's a hot hand. They're shooting 100% from the free throw stripe. They've missed 1 time from three-point range, or twice from three-point range. Jacob Milton has yet to hit one, but he's 4 for 4 from the stripe. So Cole Kinnaman is 3 for 3 from the three-point line. He averages 13. He's got 15 points in the first half. Yeah. And he's their point guard. He's a 5'11" sophomore ball handler. But St. John is just on fire right now, and Washington County doesn't have an answer. They've had opportunities, but like you said, I think they're just trying to do too much too quick.
They do. I think if Coach Thompson can get them settled down here at half, get them back into their game, which their game got them here. Don't try to play into St. John's game right now.
Well, a turnovers and mistakes just killed them. They turned the ball over so much. They're having a little bit of trouble on the board. Connor Penning is in foul trouble. He had to go to the bench with 3 in that first half. That doesn't help. I know he got frustrated towards the end there. So, again, I think you just go to the locker room, you gather yourself, you come back out, and you play your game.
Exactly.
I think that's exactly what you have to do, and get yourself back into it just a little bit at a time.
There you go. They're a great ball team.
They are. They are a very good ball team, and don't lose sight of that. They're 21-3. They came out of one of the toughest sub-states in 2A for sure, but one of the tougher sub-states would have seen. That's something that Coach Clint Kinnaman pointed out. He looked for the team that came out of that sub-state and pointed that was probably going to be the team for them to beat.
Right.
Now he's getting a shot at them, and so far he's doing a pretty good job.
They are.
At halftime, 42-22, Washington County trailing St. John. We'll bring you back to Bramlett right after these.
Just as Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy is there for you to fill all your prescription drugs and over-the-counter medications, they're also there for you in their Radio Shack department to supply your electronic needs. Connectors, adapters, cameras, TVs, computers, batteries, and a wide variety of electronic gadgets are all available for you, along with the personal service and helpful advice you appreciate from your hometown businesses. Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack is there for you.
It seems like this winter has just drug on forever, but spring is just around the corner. To demonstrate, my assistant Roscoe here will don this Garden Fairy costume, complete with the magic wand of spring.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't do tights.
The best way to banish winter is to decorate for spring. At Central Office, we have a wonderful selection of St. Patrick's Day and other spring decorations and gifts to brighten your home. Wave that wand with gusto, Roscoe. Folks, for your spring decorating needs, come see the magic at Central Office Service and Supply in Clay Center.
Farmway Co-op, your partner in growth, over a century of serving you, built on pride in everything we do. Agriculture and farmway working hand in hand, looking to the future across this great land. It's where you belong. FarmwayCoop.com. Farmway Co-op, your partner in growth.
Stop by the deli department at Ray's Apple Market for a better look at the delicious contents inside the new updated display cases. You'll be tempted by the choices of hot entrees and sides, along with cool pasta salads, fresh cheeses, and savory deli meats ready to be cut to your specifications. Ray's Apple Market offers $5 meals to go, new signature salads, and more sandwiches. The new deli cases are brighter, more appealing, and hold the most delicious on-the-go meal options. Ray's Apple Market, your town, your store.
Back at Bramlett Coliseum, halftime 42-22, Washington County trailing St. John. Dave Centralia out of the TVL has now knocked off St. Paul. They will play for the title tomorrow against Hoxie, who, by the way, Hoxie is on a 94-game winning streak.
Oh, wow.
Now, that said, who ended Smith Center's winning streak in football a few years back? It was the Centralia Panthers. So now the Lady Panthers will get a shot tomorrow. They'll play at 4 o'clock. Also, Hanover was all over Hartford. That game was at halftime. Donovan West won earlier. So, again, a possibility of Emporia, that we'll have an all-TVL final as Hanover take on Donovan West in that game. Here, Washington County is up 42, or Washington County trails St. John 42-22. Again, a lot of text messages coming in and trying to keep track of those as well. Washington County on the floor warming up. Just a couple of minutes out. We'll take one more break. Bring you back for basketball right after this.
Oldie Seed has soil-specific seed to fit your soybean acre-specific needs. Soybean varieties with excellent SDS, stress tolerance, excel on high pH levels, and salt excluders that will not limit your yield potential. Oldie Seed is your trusted supplier for high-yielding soybeans built to fit your specific needs. Call your Oldie Seed representative today at 877-692-4555. That's 877-692-4555.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has earned its superior reputation because they stand behind the work they do. They offer you the highest quality materials and workmanship with long-lasting, dependable service. Customers have been extremely satisfied with the work and service they provided in a timely, efficient, and professional manner. Being locally owned and operated enables them to follow through on their promises and commitments to their customers. Call Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement at 800-783-3360.
Just about ready to start the second half action. 42-22, Washington County is trailing St. John's against the Australia Lady Panthers. We'll play Hoxie tomorrow. Hoxie on that, I think it's 94. They came into state tournament on a 92-game win streak, so I believe you're right on that. I'm pretty sure that's right. So Australia gets to play them tomorrow at 4. Hanover trying to make their way to the finals on the boys' side in Emporia. They would take on Donovan West. Play Center Lady Tigers will play for third against Concordia in Park City tomorrow at noon. Rocky Downing will have that action for you right here on KCOY. Ready to start the third period. St. John will start with possession and a 20-point lead. They're up 42-22. Connor Penning back on the floor with 3 fouls for Washington County. Dean Wade back on the floor for St. John with 2 fouls. So to go all starters for both teams back on the floor. Penning, Thompson, Seameyer, Otot, and McGatlin. Now lob pass inside, Dean Wade, alley-oop dunk. And that's how we'll start the second half. Andy's fouled by Thompson. So Dean Wade, after sitting that second quarter, apparently stayed fairly warm as he opens things up with an alley-oop dunk and one and hits the free throw. Full court, or rather 2-1-2 trap back on. They've gone from that to the full court press, and they do it pretty seamlessly. Now a 2-1-2 zone look from St. John. Thompson on the left wing. Top of the key, McGatlin. Right wing, Seameyer. Inside Penning. Pulls his way in, trying to go around Wade. That won't work. He'll kick it back up top. Now Seameyer back in to Penning. Driving around Wade off glass. No, can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Put back. Won't go, but he's fouled. Dean Wade picks up his third. That was great hustle by Penning. Well, that's just a guy that's just staying with it and is going at it, and he's not backing down from Dean Wade. He's taking it right to him. But Penning now at the line shooting 2. Penning's free throw good. I get the impression that Connor Penning is pretty fearless. I'm thinking that runs in the family. I remember watching Kylie for a few years. She wasn't scared of too much either. Penning hits them both. He's got 11 points, 3 fouls. Dean Wade also with 3 fouls. It's 45-24. Wade inside to Milton. Backs his way in around Otot. Can't get the shot to go. Dean Wade dangerously close to picking up his fourth as he knocks that ball out of there. And now ball is carried by St. John, and you never see that call. Clint Kinnaman asking for an explanation, kind of shrugs his shoulders. You don't ever see that called anymore. You don't. Rarely, unless you're up over your head. That's about the only time, but they call it here. Washington County with the ball. 2-1-2 zone from St. John. Thompson on the left side, back up top to Seameyer. Now Seameyer throws it right into the hands of the St. John Tigers. Milton will go right wing to Kinnaman. He's going to take an NBA three, and he misses one, believe it or not. Cole Kinnaman misses, falls to the ground, kind of a flop, trying to sell that foul, and doesn't work. So Washington County with the ball. Here comes Thompson. Otot now on the baseline. He'll kick it back up. Now left side, McGatlin. He's going to try driving. Nothing there. Got to come back up to Seameyer. Seameyer holds. He'll go right back to McGatlin. Now right side, Thompson. 20-footer. I think Wade got a piece of that. Almost went in anyway. Rebound spot for it. Milton comes out of there with it. Now other end, Kinnaman for 3. No, that won't go. Here comes T-Meyer, other end. He's going to go all the way. Shot up, won't go. A lot of contact. Rebound and putback by Cole Thompson is good. Officials letting them play. Wade now, right side, Kinnaman. Dribbles up, now back out. Left side he goes to Galero. He's going to take a three. That's off the mark. Rebound. Otot falling out of bounds. Gets it back into Thompson. Here comes Washington County. McGatlin down course. Back to T-Meyer. To McGatlin. Three from the right wing. No. Won't go. Rebound Wade. Dean Wade will bring it down himself. That was on target. Yes, it was. He had a good look. Now Kinnaman on the right wing. Back to Milton. Galeros to Wade on the left wing. Back to Kinnaman, man-to-man defense. Cole Thompson on Wade. Lob pass inside, back out to Kinnaman. He'll try three from the left. There it is. He's not going to miss forever. That's his fourth three of the night. He's got 18. 48-26, 4:40 left in the third. McGatlin to Penning. He's going to back his way in. Milton on the baseline. Penning stuck. Now kicks it back out to Thompson. Low pass. He does save it. Back to Otot. That's a strike. Left wing to T-Meyer. He's going to drive inside. Now he's got to kick it back out. Again, 2-1-2 look from St. John is causing problems for Washington County. Ball nearly thrown away to McGatlin. Comes up with it. Left side, T-Meyer. Drives baseline. Now he's going to have to kick it back out. He's caught, and ball's taken away by Dean Wade. Here comes St. John. Wade all the way off glass. Good. Dean Wade just lays it in at 50-26. Thompson will bring it down. Left wing, T-Meyer. Inside, Penning turns, faces Wade. Now they're going to call a double dribble on Connor Penning, as trying to pull his way in to Dean Wade and not backing down, but I kind of almost think Connor Penning's maybe trying to do a little too much. I know what he's trying to do, and you got to respect it. Exactly. But Dean Wade playing pretty good defense on Connor Penning. Penning's done a good job with him. Valenzuela now will hold. He'll hand it to Wade, now guarded by Thompson. Otot comes out on Wade. Wade wants to drive in the lane. Fall away jumper. No. Strong. Good rebound. Kyle McGatlin on the Dean Wade miss. Now Penning. And now Coach Lyle Thompson wants a timeout. 3:10 left in the third. It's 50-26. St. John leads when we come back.
Dr. David Hodgson and his staff of the Washington Clinic tend to the day-to-day healthcare needs of the community and surrounding areas. They are big supporters of the area athletics and extend their good luck wishes to all the teams this season. It's exciting to see the young student athletes excel in their sport and encourage you to suit up and attend their games. Fill the bleachers with the school colors, cheer them on, and practice good sportsmanship. Join the Washington Clinic in supporting our talented area athletes.
Every major construction project uses concrete in one form or another. From residential driveways to basements, patios, and curbs, Midwest Products make great use of their ready-mix concrete. They operate 4 state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington to meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. Livestock slats, feed bunks, landscape rock, and more are all available from Midwest Products. Give them a call for all your jobs that require ready-mix concrete. 800-371-2252.
3:10 left in the third. It's St. John 50, Washington County 26. 5:30 left in the game in Emporia. Tim Losey has unloaded his bench. Hanover up 56-27. Oh, yeah. So it'll be an all-CVL final in Hanover tomorrow. Hanover taking on Donovan West. That'll be a 6:15 tip from Emporia. McGatlin now to T-Meyer inside. Penning drives around Wade. Now he's got to kick it back out. Now holds. Now gets to T-Meyer. To McGatlin to Thompson. Back to McGatlin at the point. Inside to Penning. Turns and faces Wade. You know what he wants to do. He does. Up and over Wade. He did get it over him. Got a good shot. Dean Wade with the rebound. Could not get it to fall. Now Wade, he's going to try three from the left wing. That's off the mark. McGatlin with the rebound. Here comes McGatlin, right side. Otot batted out of there by Team Wade right into the hands of Cole Thompson. Put back good.
Well done, Washington County.
Nice.
Great follow-up. Outstanding job, and a good job by Kyle McGatlin. Hey, he just comes out of nowhere.
Now Kyle McGatlin with the steal, other end laying, yes. For back-to-back buckets from Washington County, and they are chipping at that lead, 50-30. Inside speed now, 2 Wade, turns. Now he's going to kick it back out. 3, top of the key, Galeros, and they can quiet you down in a hurry. And now a timeout is going to be called, I think, by St. John with a minute 47 left in the third. 53-30, St. John leads when we come back.
March is the month for Mirabella Madness at Elements Salon and Day Spa. Come in and save 20% off all Mirabella products. This leading cosmetic line helps you achieve looks from the subtle classic to psychedelic chic while pampering your skin. Go all out and treat yourself to a spa service with Kaylee, also at 20% off. That includes manicures, pedicures, facials, and body wraps. Call to schedule your hair appointment and your spa service at Elements Salon and Day Spa at 325-2266, downtown Washington.
J&N Elliott Construction of Morrillville is an authorized dealer for Star Buildings. Star's agricultural and livestock buildings are designed with the modern farmer in mind. Whether on the ranch or the farm, a Star metal building can be used for horse barns, arenas, and feedlots, equipment and storage barns, dairy and calving barns. Rest assured, when it comes to protecting your investments, meeting your needs, and exceeding your expectations, you can count on your Star Building and on J&N Elliott Construction to build it.
Out of the timeout, Washington County with the basketball. 53-30. McGatlin to Thompson, top of the key. Thompson dribbles left. Now he'll go to T-Meyer. Baseline pinning. He'll hold. Inside, Otot up and over Wade. Won't go. Batted around. Wade comes out of there with it. 3-on-2. Other end. Wade to Galeros. Blocked out of there by T-Meyer. And out of bounds. It'll be off Cole Thompson. Good defense. Great defense by Andrew T-Meyer. As St. John with numbers, and Andrew T-Meyer held his ground and blocked that shot by Garrett Galeros. Inbound pass to Fisher, back to Galeros. Top of the key, left side to Wade. Minute 10. Wade taking on Thompson, nearly has it taken away by T-Meyer. Now driving is Fisher. He'll kick it back out to Wade, who was going to take 3. Now he holds. Now he's going to drive, and there's a jam as Dean Wade saw a little bit of daylight and jumped on it. Down to 45 seconds. It's 55-30. Thompson now playing catch with T-Meyer, top of the key. Now he'll lob it. Right wing, McGatlin for 3. Yes! Kyle McGatlin hits 3. And now T-Meyer, great defense. And I'll tell you what, Jorge Galeros has nothing on the speed of Andrew T-Meyer. He doesn't. Down to 15, 55-33. Wade holds top of the key, guarded by Thompson. He'll flip it back to Galeros. Now he'll hold near midcourt with 10. Now they'll run. Wade holds left side. Kinnaman 3. No, rattles out. Rebound T-Meyer. It's good if it goes from half court. And won't go. Headed to the fourth, 55-33. St. John's leads Washington County when we come back.
With lower commodity prices and thinner profit margin, it's important to have the correct crop insurance coverage in place on your crop. Multi-peril crop insurance has many options and can take many forms, from unit structures and revenue and yield protection to yield limitations and coverage levels. It's important for you to come see Blue Valley Insurance with offices in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville for all your crop insurance needs. March 16th is the last date to make changes to your spring planted crops.
Bills, bank statements, receipts. The stack of papers on your desk keeps piling up. Control the clutter with online banking services from the First National Bank of Washington. Everything can be set up automatically for payments, deposits, and transfers, and you can manage it all whether you're at home or on the go. Track your finances through e-statements and finally get rid of all that paper. Get convenience, simplicity, and security with online banking, another service available at the First National Bank of Washington.
It's the final period, 55-33. St. John leads. Dave, keep in mind, St. John has won 2 straight state titles. So they won their first in 1A Division I. Last year they won this one in their first year in 2A. They'll be going for the 3rd straight. 55-33. Thompson now inside. Penning drives around Wade. Reverse lay-in, yes. And there's Connor Penning.
Doing it again, just taking it right
taking it to him. And Connor Penning has not backed down. And I knew he would.
Right.
And I think Connor Penning has showed me more tonight than he has at any other time I've watched him play this year. Wade now with Thompson. He'll hold on the right wing. Back to Calera. And now foul's going to be called, I think, on Keymeyer on the floor. Connor Penning scored 27 on Wednesday night. I've seen more from him tonight against a better team, right? And not knocking South Gray at all. They were a very good team. Connor Penning had his hands full. I think Cole Thompson's done a pretty good job. Now inbound, Cole Kinnaman, little floater, won't go. Rebound Otot. Here comes Thompson down court. He'll hold at the point. And St. John's will take that 2-1-2, and they'll almost turn it into a 3-2. They'll bring Wade out front. Now long 3 from McGowan, and he buries another one. Now near steal by Thompson. St. John does come up with it, 55-38. Washington County's not going to go down without a fight. 6:45 left in the game. Wade on the right wing. To Caleros. Cross court, Kinnaman. He's taking on Penning. Now top of the key. He'll shoot 2, yes. Cole Kinnaman now with 20 points in this game. 6:20 left in the ball game, 57-38. Gatlin and Seameyer top of the key. Cross court, Thompson 3 from the left wing. Yes.
Washington County is lighting it up.
Cole Thompson hits the 3, and Washington County all of a sudden in a little rhythm, and Andrew Seameyer with a foul on the floor. 6:04 left in the ball game, and Washington County's just chipping away. 16-point game, Dave.
They are. They're doing what they need to. They're looking at it in small increments instead of the whole thing.
And again, these guys are showing me a lot because this is a game, at halftime it's 42-22, and you can lay down in a hurry, and they have not done that.
Absolutely not.
57-41, just keep chipping away at it. Wade now on the right wing. He'll hold. Now he's going to drive. Now he's in the lane. Little floater. No, won't go. Rebound, McGowan. Here comes Washington County. And all of a sudden, St. John's gone a little bit cold. 2-1-2 from St. John. Penning in the lane, taking on Wade. Yes! Connor Penning for 2, and now a foul on Andrew Seameyer. And I'm looking right at him, Penning. And no, they're going to call it on Penning. Just, and it was literally nothing. And Coach Lyle Thompson gets the explanation and looks at Connor Penning and just nods his head.
There ain't much to say.
Let it go and move on. So Connor Penning will pick up his 4th, and there was not much.
No, there really wasn't. I didn't get that.
That's a tough call in a game like this. They let the guys play, and then all of a sudden, Washington County in a little rhythm, and then a little touch foul called on Connor Penning. 57-43, 5:10 left in the game. And now Penning is in danger of picking up his 5th, and now lob pass inside, Dean Wade, jam on the baseline, and a timeout is going to be called by Clint Kinnaman. 5:02 left in the ball game. It's 59-43. Washington County trails when we come back.
Not every company has the time or budget to cover necessary IT needs. Blue Valley Telecommunications and Networks Plus certified staff can help your company achieve better business solutions. Whether you need 24/7 desktop management, IT support and consulting, someone to monitor your servers, or even a place to store your data, we have the solution for you. We can assist your business no matter what size. Visit us at bluevalley.net for more information.
Well, back at Bramlage out of the Clint Kinnaman timeout, and I think you call that timeout if you're Clint Kinnaman at that point because the game is kind of in danger of taking a turn that he doesn't want to see it take. Right. And I think that's a good timeout by him. 5 minutes left in the ball game. It's 59-43. Final in Emporia, 67-35. Hanover feed into Otot around Milton. That won't go. Milton with a rebound and a lot of contact and a no call on that one. Washington County crowd doesn't like it. Now feed from Wade to Caleros off glass, yes. And Dean Wade can throw out assists just like he can throw down dunks. Watched him 2 games, 6 dunks. Now McGowan is going to be called, and that's just a makeup call right there. There's barely any contact. So with 4:20 left, Washington County trailing 61-43. They have tried and done a good job of keeping themselves in this game. Otot now back out to McGowan. He'll hold on the right. Now he's got to back out. Good defense by St. John as they've gone man-to-man. Penning into Wade. Turnaround. Jumper in the lane, yes. Right at him again. Connor Penning going right at Dean Wade. 17 points for Penning. 61-45. 3:50 left in the ball game. Wade holds. Thompson out on him. Now a 5 count on. Now Dean Wade starts to move. He'll go left wing to Kinnaman. It almost looks like St. John going into a bit of a stall. Looking that way. Kinnaman, a pretty good ball handler, Penning out on him. And they are. They've gone into a stall game. Now Caleros is going to try driving. He has his pocket picked by Thompson. Here comes Thompson. Laying over Milton. Yes! And he's fouled. So St. John tries to go into a stall. Cole Thompson with a steal, laying on the other end, and one. Fouled by Jacob Milton. Washington County is very focused right now. 13 points for Thompson, now 14. And just like that, we've got a 13-point game, 61-48. 3:17 left in the ball game, 61-48. Washington County trails when we come back.
Are you done yet? I need to get ready. Well, maybe you should have gotten up sooner. You've been in there for an hour. Come on, I need in there.
Does this happen at your home? Would you like to eliminate all the yelling and buy a bigger house? Well, you can by talking with United Bank and Trust about home loans. Go online to www.ubankonline.com or head to your local branch to visit with a loan officer. United Bank and Trust. You bank, we deliver. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
For the residents and business owners in Washington and Clay counties, C&M Refuse provides the necessary service of handling and removing trash in all areas. These communities have come to rely on C&M Refuse and their regular trash removal to help keep their homes and businesses clean and trash-free. If you'd like to take advantage of their convenient service and add your name to their regular route, contact C&M Refuse in Washington at 325-2710. 325-2710.
3:17 left in the ball game. Washington County trailing 61-48. They trailed 25-9 at the end of the first quarter, 42-22 at the end of the second, and then a 22-point they trailed at the end of 3. They now trail 13, and now near steal by Connor Penning, and will be out of bounds off of Penning. Coach Lyle Thompson pleading his case, but you always got to plead your case. Right or wrong. Now, lob pass into Dean Wade as St. John gets it in. Now Wade will bring it down himself. Now gets to Caleros in the lane. Leans in, yes. Jorge Caleros for 2. And it's 63-48. Here comes Washington County. And right now, David, Dean Wade near steal on Penning and out of bounds, and they're going to say a foul. It's going to be foul on Wade. It's got to be on Wade. Boy, I didn't think they were going to call anything for a minute, but Dean Wade is going to pick up his 4th. So 63-48, Washington County with the ball. Thompson inbounds to McGatlin, right back to Thompson. Now calling his offense. McGatlin thought about 3. Now he's going to drive lane. Little daylight floater, yes. Oh, McGatlin, beautiful, taking it to the hoop. It's 63-50. Here comes Caleros, other end, leans into Otot, and 1. And I think Zach Otot was fine, but he backed up.
Exactly.
Right at the last minute.
If he had just held his ground, that would have been a charge.
And I almost think he thought Caleros was not going to follow through and he was going to lay it off. Dish it off to somebody, but he did. So Zach Otot picks up the foul and 1, and the free throw no good, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Zach Otot. Fell right into his hands and just off his foot. The ball goes back to St. John with 2:36. Lob pass inside to Wade. Back to Caleros on the right wing. And now they were in a stall. Now 3 ball from Kinnaman. No, they'll say 2 from Kinnaman from the top of the key. Cole Kinnaman hits for 2 more. St. John had gone into a stall and it backfired on them. And now they've come out of it. Niemeyer now feeding Penning inside. Penning is going to be fouled by Chase Fisher. 67-50. So a foul, and that won't be in the bonus yet. Both teams with 5. Thompson on Kinnaman. Thought about baseline. Now he'll take a shot. Won't go. Rebound is Penning, and he's going to foul, and that's going to be it. So Connor Penning is going to foul out of the game. And I'm telling you what, Dave, I've been impressed with Washington County's team since I called their game in January. I've been impressed with Connor Penning throughout the postseason. I'm as impressed with him tonight as I have been.
And you're exactly right. He played a well of the ball game. He was, when you're fighting down underneath like he was against a lot of height, it was tough going. He did a fantastic.
Well, he's matched up with 6'9" Dean Wade, who now we're going to have a timeout called on the floor. And we'll see what this is. This is a full timeout. So 2:06 left in the ball game. 67-50. Washington County trails when we come back.
Serve up a bit of greens for St. Patrick's Day and save a pot of gold when you shop at Kear's Thriftway. Tyson corned beef points is just $2.99 a pound and goes great with fresh green cabbage at just 39 cents a pound. You'll also find fresh green beans for $1.29 a pound, red potatoes for 89 cents a pound, and assorted pork chops in the family pack for $1.89 a pound. A great combination for another great meal. Follow the rainbow to the weekly specials this week at Kear's Thriftway in Clay Center, Washington, and Mankato.
67-50 with 2:06 left in the ball game. Washington County trails. But where I was headed with that, Connor Penning comes into this game, and I said it several times today. I was looking forward to seeing him match up with Dean Wade. Dean Wade, one of the best players in the state. He would be playing in this place next year as a Kansas State Wildcat. And Connor Penning has held his ground. The 6'1" junior has not backed down for a second. And he leads the game with 17 points.
Yep. Well, for 1 minute, he didn't back down. You're exactly right.
So Connor Penning fouls out with 17. That'll bring Matt Beckemeyer into the ball game. 2:06 left. And bounds to Wade. He's in with 4. Kinnaman will bring it across, guarded by Cole Thompson. He'll hand it back to Wade, and now St. John will try to get back into that stall game. This backfired on him last time. 5 count is on. Kinnaman moves. Otot on Kinnaman. Otot doing a really good job with Kinnaman. Kinnaman is a heck of a ball handler, and now foul is going to be called on Andrew Niemeyer. So that will still be out of bounds. Nope, that'll go. That's 1-1. That is bonus. 1-1. So that's going to send Alexis Valenzuela, 6'2" sophomore, to the line shooting 1-1. Free throw up and down. Valenzuela gets his first point, 68-50. It's the second one. So now St. John will empty their bench. Dean Wade will lead the game with 15 points, so I'm giving Connor Penning a win. Yeah, between him and Thompson spent a lot of time on it too. I thought they fitted him very well. That ball's going to be batted out of bounds. Kyle McGatlin tries driving baseline, and Chase Fisher knocks it out of bounds. Inbounds, McGatlin 3. That's off the mark. Rebound, fought for Beckemeyer under the basket. Put back, can't get it to go. Rebound loose, and Cole Thompson comes out of there with it. Minute 15 left in the game. Not going to see Matt Beckemeyer miss too many shots like that. Thompson calling for it. Left side, 3, no, strong. Rebound underneath. Tiemeyer, put back, yes, and 1. So Andrew Tiemeyer hits and give him one more. More substitutions now for St. John with 1:03 left. They lead 17, 69, 52. So, barring something amazing, I think we're probably looking at a 2 o'clock game tomorrow, Dave. I think so. Andrew Tiemeyer hits, converts the old-fashioned 3. Washington County will keep on pressing. Down court quickly comes St. John. There's a shot from the corner. That's Ryan Woodward. That won't go, but a rebound by Sammy Ramirez, and a putback is good. Tiemeyer bring it down to 45 seconds. Thompson, right wing, pulls his way into the lane, has it partially blocked, and St. John recovers. Coach Lyle Thompson trying to empty his bench with 30 seconds left. St. John's just passing it around now. Now a drive in the lane. Shot off glass won't go, and a foul is going to be called on the putback. That's going to send Tristan Long to the line, shooting 2. 5 new players set to come in for Washington County. Free throw up and short. Now we have Massey substitution. So all the starters out for Washington County. Now, and you and I talked earlier. Now, we knew Washington County would have their hands full. I'll try to give you some names of guys in. Joe Stegman in. Hunter Johnson in. Nathan Welsh. Neil Ehler. And Taylor Metz in for Washington with 8. And now Welsh is going to get a 3 from the left wing. Can't get it to go. Ball batted around. He gets his own rebound, and that's going to wrap up the game. 71-53, Washington County falls to St. John. We'll take a timeout, bring you back, wrap it up after this.
Hers Machine in Washington is your source for hydraulics and hydrostatic transmission repairs. They stock exchange units for most brands of combines, swathers, and IH tractors. These units have been run on test stands and are ready to go. Hers Machine also rebuilds diesel pumps and irrigation engines. Call toll-free 877-525-2875. Hers Machine, serving North Central Kansas. 877-525-2875.
Washington County falls to St. John 71-53 in a game that became very close in that second half. Washington County able to get back within 13, but just could not get it done. 71-53. Let's look at the scoring. Cole Kinnaman, 22 points for Cole Kinnaman. 15 in that first half. He was on fire as Dean Wade had to take a seat with 2 early fouls. Wade finishes with 15, 10 from Jorge Caleros, 9 from Garrett Caleros. For Washington County, Connor Penning with 17 points. He fouled out of the game. he played as well as I've seen him play. Did a very good job. Had his hands full with Dean Wade, as did Cole Thompson. Thompson finishes with 14, 10 for Kyle McGowan, 8 for Andrew Kiemeyer, 4 for Matt Beckmeyer. David, we talked before we came on the air, you're one of 4 teams left in 2A. You're going up against one of the best teams in 2A. Show me a better team than St. John's. In fact, I would put St. John against a lot of teams in bigger classes. I would too. I think they could play with them and play with them very well. I heard a comment from a sports writer a little bit ago. He thought that Dean Wade could have probably seen playing time at K-State this year. I don't disagree with that statement either. I think that's a fair statement. I really do. And tonight I really thought Washington County, St. John's was very good. Washington County had a good game plan. They had a little problem in that second quarter. They had a few turnovers that kind of set them back a little bit, but they had a great halftime. Plus, they had a great speech. They came out and played well that second half. They did. They came out and played very, very well. And they really, you take a lot out of a game like this, I think. 71-53, you lose, but you are still one of 4 teams left. You have the opportunity to come into this building tomorrow and play an Olpe team with 1 loss on the year. You can come out of here with a third-place trophy, and you can, if you're a senior, you walk off with a win. Your son did it. Yes, with Washington County. You walk out of here one of 2 teams that end their season with a win in the entire 2A class, boy. And there is a lot of other teams that would trade places with you. So that's how you get ready for it. You just move on, you get ready for the next one, and you want to come out strong and play Washington County basketball and finish with a win.
You do. 2 o'clock tomorrow.
2 o'clock tomorrow, you and I will be here.
Yep.
We hope that Washington County will be here. We know they will. They'll take on Olpe tomorrow at 2 o'clock. So back-to-back games on KCLY tomorrow. We'll play Center Lady Tigers at noon. We'll follow that up with the Washington County Tigers at 2 o'clock right here from Bramlage Coliseum. That'll wrap up our coverage for tonight. Our studio engineer has been Chase Elliott. Dave, once again, thanks for coming along from the ride. Look forward to seeing you one more day.
Appreciate it, Phil.
One more day. For KCLY Sports, I'm Phil Casper.